All right, today I'm going to go over prepping your fins. Biggest part of model rocketry is stability, and having your fins, one, squared up on the tubes, and having them properly prepped for aerodynamics is really the best way to go. We give them a little pre-sand. Now with these, I use foam blocks. They're a little more forgiving. They're a little more agile when it comes to doing leading and trailing edges. After that, we want to go ahead and trim them a little bit so we can pop these out freely. You want to look for these spaces in the laser cut. You don't have to cut around the whole thing. Just pop those little tabs where it's holding it on. Now, some people will laminate these. They'll glue paper to them or cardstock. On larger rockets, they'll fiberglass. On these, you can keep it a little simple and just sand them smooth. Then you want to figure out on your rocket where the base is going to be, the actual tip, and your leading edges. So on the Big Bertha, your leading edge is going to be this top one here, so it sits flush on the ground. So what we're going to do is first sand the edge that'll actually go against the rocket. We want to make sure we hold that flat. Use the laser cuts to your advantage. And you'll see that darkness from the laser cut. You just want to give it a smooth edge, keeping it 90 degrees. Now with your leading and trailing edges, I'm going to actually go on the bottom and keep it flat. The reason why I want to keep this pretty much flat on the bottom also is that's usually the one when it lands is going to make contact. If you have a sharp or beveled edge on it, it's prone to cracking and prone to splitting. So we're going to go back and figure out our leading edges here. There we want to hold it at a 45. Again, use that laser line that's on there, and you can find a center point. Kind of roll it around so you get a smooth edge there. I'll take a little more until we have a straight line. We're going to go 45 on the opposite side. That laser line, you want to keep it right about the middle until it gets down to a straight line. And that way you have a smooth beveled edge on there. I'm going to go down the far side on there, put a little sand on the top. Same way. Make sure you're going from end to end at a 45-degree angle. You can see that line there. We want to take almost most of that line off. Then give it a look down the middle. And then we're going to do it on this interior one. Now this is the contact with the rocket. This is the one that's going to be actually kind of out in the open. For aerodynamics, we're going to go ahead and do that one there. Now remember, this is the edge that's going to go against our rocket, so you want to stay flat. These we want curved. And take a little more off that edge. Until we have a smooth edge. Now, let me tap this off here. I have 3 more that I'm doing. Now these are all to make sure they're symmetrical. We're going to find that flat edge and place them all together. If you see one that's a little bit taller than the others, as you can see here, we want to take a little bit more off that edge. Again, symmetry is the biggest thing, whether it's 3 fins or 4 fins, we want them symmetrical. So we're going to take a little more off the tip of this one because that little difference can make a lot of difference when you're climbing 300, 500, 700 feet up to 1,000 feet or more. But it's making sure that all of them are exactly the same size. Now it looks like I'm going to have to take quite a bit more off. Remember, we don't trim, we sand. Still got quite a bit to go. Now all three of them are the same size there. We want to do this all the way around, and then at some point with our leading edge, clamp them and sand them flat. And there you go. There's how you prep your fins. They're ready for glue. Thanks. Have a good day.